Okay, moving on to Rain.
Yes.
Korean superstar Rain. Well, there's a minor controversy that has erupted over him. Now, one TV producer claimed that when Rain was still an unknown singer, he paid TV producers millions of won under the table just to get them to showcase his music videos on their channels.
I'm not surprised.
No.
Actually, a lot of people do that. Can we show mine on on Razor TV? Do I have to pay? No. No, but I'm not surprised. I mean, even on radio, apparently payola still happens. You know, like where record companies...
Payola? What does it mean?
Okay, payola, otherwise spelled as P-A-Y-O-L-A, payola. It's happened all the way back in the ages. I think they touched about it even in Dreamgirls, the movie.
Okay.
You know, where basically you have to pay the radio stations to play your music on.
Well, you know,
on
if it's a legitimate practice, then I think it's okay.
It's
like if there's
not legitimate.
Oh, so it's not legitimate.
It's not legitimate, technically.
Okay, so there's no like paperwork. Yeah, if you, I mean, let's say you can pay money to air an ad. Why can't you pay money to air a music video?
Well, okay, I guess that is what is done now. I mean, previously, take for example, even on mainstream channels, we used to have. You remember we used to have those musical interludes, and then suddenly a music video will come out, and it'll be like
those are paid for, right?
No, those weren't. Those were actually like breaks in between. But only recently, the music companies have said, no, if you want to show them, you have to pay us money.
Well done.
Which is, completely different. I guess now because of the piracy and everything.
Okay.
But where it comes to, like, payola is usually for radio and giving them more publicity. That's, to try and ensure that there's more airplay for a particular song.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people do it.
Technically, he hasn't done anything wrong, right?
Well,
but the under the table thing is a little bit suspect. Makes it a little bit suspect.
Well, technically, payola is under the table.
Okay,
yeah,
it is under the table. Okay.
But music videos, this is the first time I've actually heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, fan reactions have ranged from understanding and being sympathetic to the fact that he has to do that in order to succeed, and some are outraged either at Rain or at Mr. Lee.
Now, Mr. Lee is the guy who was working at the TV station, right?
That's right, who is now dishing out the dirt.
At KBS.
Yes.
And he said that he admitted he pocketed up to 5
billion.
Billion.
Okay.
That's a lot, by showcasing his Rain's MVs. So, what do you think? I mean, do you think it's wrong for, these people to pay TV stations to showcase their music videos?
Or do you think you should just let talent speak for itself?
YouTube, man!
But then again, with so many artists competing for our limited attention,
that is true.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So soon on Razor TV, you will see my music video and Helmi's movies.
Yes, I'll be shooting her music video, and she'll be singing it as sexily as she did
at
the start of the show.
Aww,
yes. Meanwhile,
I love you, Helmi. Oh no.
Meanwhile, some news on Kung Fu Dunk, the sequel.
Yes.
Jerry Yen has confirmed his participation in the movie, and now Takeshi Kaneshiro is believed to be joining the cast.
Now these are two hot men I really like. And Jerry Yen apparently, now this is Takeshi, of course. Oh, look at him wet. Don't you just want to lick all the water off him? I do. Yeah. Anyways, already millions of female hearts, just like mine, are all aflutter over the prospect of seeing two heartthrobs, Jay Chow. Really? Jay Chow's in it too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kung Fu Dunk is in the... that was the first film.
He's going to be in the second one too?
Yes, of course.
I thought he's just going to
no,
produce
hey.
it, and then this time have Takeshi and Jerry.
Hey, he's the star. You need
we
need him there.
3 heartthrobs in it.
3 heartthrobs.
Oh my gosh. Jay Chow, Jerry Yen, and Takeshi.
Mm-hmm.
Hubba hubba come to mama, baby. Mm-hmm. Even if the plot does not... I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Takeshi in basketball shorts. How can you say no?
Hello, look at that. Sweat. Oh.
Kung Fu Dunk, which opened earlier this year, did extremely well in the Japanese market, especially because it was, after all, based on the Japanese manga and anime Slam Dunk. So it could be one reason why they're casting Takeshi as well.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I actually prefer the anime.
Well, yeah, of course. It was kind of funny that it was adapted.
Yeah, it was
not by the Japanese themselves, but by
Yeah, I really liked the anime version, but look at it this way. I mean, Initial D was also anime, which the Hong Kong people actually did as Initial D first. So
anyway, now the director has also been changed from Chu Yingping to Andrew Lau. Andrew Lau, who did Infernal Affairs, and also Initial D, which also starred Jay Chou.
You know, this is another anime going to a film also done by a famous Hong Kong director who is good at that genre.
Yes, and I like Andrew Lau's films. I think he's a very good director.
No, excellent. I love Infernal Affairs. It's one of my favorite movies. Like top 5.
Agreed.
Top 5. What are your top 5s?
Now we don't have that much time.
Okay, another day we'll have a top 5. Okay. Meanwhile, we have Rihanna, Ella. Well, okay, I'm singing too. But now this time, no umbrella for her. Shocking news.
Chart-topping Rihanna is almost broke. That's right.
How can a star like that be broke? I have no idea, especially when she is wearing bling like that on her ears.
And when she looks that good.
Pawn your earrings or something. And if you like diamonds, stay tuned because we'll be bringing in diamonds for you. But
in a while.
Yes.
But anyway, the Umbrella singer fired her business manager, Patricia Williams, after discovering that her money was all but gone. All she was left with was $20,000 in the bank. Now, $20,000 is a lot for some people, but you know, to a star like her, that's very little money.
She has been doing a lot of things. 20,000 is very little because she had Umbrella, which was such a hit. She's been doing so many different performances.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Rihanna reportedly accused Patricia of stealing the money, but Patricia says, I've worked with many high-profile actors and musicians and multi-million-dollar corporations. Why should I steal from Rihanna?
So she actually said, or Patricia, actually said that Rihanna's manager, Mark Jordan, is the one who uses the money Rihanna makes from tours and endorsements to fund her album and music videos. And as you know, a good music video can easily cost $1 million or so. Yes. It is a very expensive industry.
It is.
Do you know that it costs about, like for an Asian star, minimum startup with no frills, $150,000 upfront.
It's very expensive. If you want to make a sleek, really polished, really good-looking video, you need $1 million or so, especially in the US.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Eason Chan has been cleared of charges of infidelity. 3 days ago, when he was in Taiwan, a gossip magazine published photos and a story accusing him of infidelity. The story alleged that he had dinner with an unknown female and afterwards went back to his room.
Now, Universal Music clarified that the unknown female was a Universal Music employee. They had gone for a meal and afterwards, she accompanied him back ding, to the hotel, but did not go to his room.
Now, interestingly, when the press called his wife, Hilary Sui, she expressed full confidence in him. She said, I don't even need to ask him if he did something with her or not. If I ask him, it means that I don't trust him. Now, that's a good wife. She totally trusts him.
That is.
Yes. Finally, very quickly before we go, a little bit of news about Jonas Brothers.
Yes. Well, you will be seeing a clip about them pretty soon because Daryl went to meet them. But Jonas Brothers, the three boys, have notched the year's third biggest album debut of the year.
Yep, after Lil Wayne and Coldplay.
I don't believe this.
Yeah, it sold more than 525,000 copies in its first week. Now, the album is called A Little Bit Longer, which presumably refers to their height.
Yeah, right. Sorry.
Is the third album from the siblings.
Uh-huh.
And they've also accomplished the rare feat of having 2 albums in the top 10 at the same time. The last time anyone did that was NSYNC.
Well, I think it is a miracle in itself that they're even in the top 10.
Yep.
Seriously, because they're I don't know. Do you like the music?
I don't like the music.
Exactly. They're too. I don't have the words for it. They're too tweeny.
They're too tweeny, but we can't argue with the fact that some people like it.
Yes.
And so we're gonna leave you.
You might like them. We might not. I don't know. Let us know what you think. We will leave you now with a song from their album, and what is it called?
The song is called Burning Up. Bye for now, folks.
Ciao.